Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has confirmed he will sit down with US President Donald Trump this Friday to discuss one of the most controversial topics of the conflict so far: long-range Tomahawk missiles. For months, Kyiv has pleaded with Washington to provide the advanced US-made weapons, which could strike deep into Russian territory, including Moscow itself. Zelensky says the goal isn't escalation, but pressure, a way to force the Kremlin to the negotiating table for the sake of peace. But as always in war, the line between deterrence and danger is thin. These Tomahawk cruise missiles are legendary. With a range of over 2,500 kilometers, they can hit targets with surgical precision. The same missiles that once pounded Iraqi command centers and Syrian air bases are now being considered for Ukraine's fight against Russia. For the Ukrainian president, this would be a major step in shifting the balance of power, offering the ability to strike back at Russian bases launching attacks on Ukrainian cities. But for Moscow, it would be a provocation of historic proportions. Donald Trump's recent remarks stirred global attention when he said he might be open to offering Ukraine the Tomahawks if it leads to peace. It's a statement that left analysts divided, some calling it a smart play for leverage, others warning it could trigger a dangerous new phase of the war. Behind the scenes, Trump's administration faces a delicate calculation: how to support Ukraine's defense without drawing the United States into direct confrontation with Russia. Meanwhile, conditions on the ground in Ukraine remain dire. Overnight, Russian strikes hit Kharkiv again, leaving tens of thousands without power. Firefighters worked through the night to contain smoldering buildings as civilians took shelter in basements. Hospital patients, some wounded from the bombardments, huddled underground as the city once again came under fire. This is the brutal reality Zelensky hopes to change, by convincing Washington that stronger weapons could shorten the war rather than prolong it. But not everyone in Europe agrees. Germany's Chancellor Friedrich Merz has said he plans to speak with Trump about ending the war through diplomacy, echoing calls from several EU leaders who fear that giving Ukraine long-range missiles could expand the battlefield instead of closing it. Yet Zelensky insists that only by demonstrating strength can true peace be achieved. In his latest statement, he expressed gratitude to Trump for maintaining dialogue and hinted that the Ukrainian delegation has already prepared a detailed proposal for missile cooperation.